the hood.
Right.
The swag is what got the girls. If you was a pretty boy, you didn't get all the girls. You wasn't respected. You was a target.
Right.
So it was like, yo, act ugly. You know, just be ready to, it was always like, if it was anyone, it was me that they would look at to be like, let me get at him first. And I'd be like, all right, I'm like, when I was here, I'm smart. I went to the gym and learned how to box. I was like, if I'm gonna be in the street, because what happens is, like, if you hustle with somebody, you hit him with a pack and he don't pay you, you gotta hit him.
Yeah.
Now you paid, but if you don't hit him, everybody's
gonna take his shit.
And so it was just like logical to me to just sophisticate my knuckles. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I went to a real gym. I'm like, if I'm gonna be outside, I gotta do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just looked at it logically, like this is part of the game. So I see that can't fight. I see that can't fight. Yeah. I ain't gonna say. I see and hit him and it look all crazy. Shit don't look cool.
Right.
It look tough, but when they swing, it's all wide and dumb. And they don't know how to fight.
It's like a palm thing going on.
How about ask Lou about my knuckle game?
Yeah. No, I heard.
Ask Lou.
I heard.
But ask Lou.
Oh, what you heard, Hop?
You know Clark from my block.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He done told me like, yeah, Dame would snap on you, but they want them hands. You know what I'm saying? Like Dame had the hands.
When they have all these guns like that, you had to pick up.
The guns was around, but it wasn't the first option.
Nah, this is what it
wasn't. It wasn't as abundant.
Daniel, this is what it was.
Yeah.
This is what it was. A fair one meant put the guns down on you saw.
Right.
So I'd be like, yo, let me get a fair one.
Yeah.
If you disrespected a fair one, pulling it, no one no more. That was whack.
Like
you get kicked out the
whip.
whip.
Them blocks like I was 42nd Street. Perfect example.
Right.
When niggas used to have a problem, like you and Dame had a problem, our moms, brothers, and all that, homies, y'all niggas go ahead and fight.
Right.
Niggas be scared, but your moms be in the window, y'all better not get no guns. It was a family thing. You couldn't go shooting everybody in the window on a fire escape watching.
Right.
So you go shoot 5.
Right.
And then they learned.
But you also had programs that was placed like PL,
PAL,
YMCA, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then when you went to the state joint, you had boxing and Elmira and stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, because I came home from Elmira boxing, I used to bring the gloves to the block. He'll tell you.
And what happened? And what happened? What happened? Ask him what happened. Let him tell it. I'm gonna let Lou Sims tell it. How about that?
He ain't never put the gloves on me, but Joe, look. One time, I got to put this out there. You know, his man Terrell, young dude, you know what I'm saying, that I used to mess with back then, you know what I'm saying, I ran up on him. A few times I had to, he had beat a few dudes up and they jumped him. And I had to come to, you know what I'm saying, go back to the block. Yo, look, y'all gonna fight my man. Oh, which one you wanna fight? They ain't wanna fight him. But at the same time, one time when me and him put on the gloves, I had my coat on. And he caught me. I'm like, oh shit. Let me take this off. You know what I'm saying? But when I took it off, I had to let him know, yo, look, this is what I know too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same
Why
time,
you don't want to talk about my hands?
Yo, look, man. Yo, look.
You don't want to give my prop? Give me my prop. This is my interview. Talk about my his question was, what about Dame's hands? That was the question.
Yeah, hey, yo, Hop, you about to catch the first 2 Harlem niggas shoot 5 on camera.
I'm not shooting 5 of them, son. What's wrong with you?
Y'all go to the side real quick.
No, we not. Yo, stop that shit. I'm not doing that.
Yo, we got gloves in the back. I can go get the gloves.
I'm not doing that. Don't do that.
I'm gonna take that joint back to the early 80s when the 52 was out, man. You know what I'm saying?
But see, those is like that's like the golden years, because it's like yo, you fought, you take an L, you learn from it. You know what I mean?
Look, I just want to say one thing with you, right? Because this is something I experienced, right? A lot of dudes that was coming in, like when we first went into the feds, Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, representing Harlem, we all knew how to fight. So we was represented with the razors and all that. They wasn't used to that shit. You know what I'm saying? We coming in with the razors, we busting niggas down just to get out, because we sit all the way out to California. We just want to get the fuck out of jail.
Right.
But at the same time, as the years went on, they started sending the young dudes in. These dudes on the video game, they ain't know how to fight or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting in my feelings, like, you from DC or I'm from New York. I'm like, yo, let them handle that. Thinking my little homie gonna go in there and get out on him. When my homie get out, I'm like, yo, nah, I can't do that one. It's a reflection on me.
Right.
So the homies is like, yo, from DC, and they like, yo, damn, dude, I thought you was gonna, nah, man. yo, I'm feeling some type of way because it's like a reflection.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That we got in the jail. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, a lot of little homies, they was under the video game. They wasn't used to the PAL and on the rest of that shit. Just slap back on the block. You know what I'm saying?
Because no one was doing fair ones.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different, the new generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But again, what we don't ever want to be is because I remember when we were young and we hear the old niggas talking about us. And it just, survival is different. Like you said, it's video games, this, that, and the third. And there's Instagram.
Right.
You know, and what I wish was that we could show like a guy like Lou. When Lou first came home, the first thing we did was talk to the Senator Eddie Milton, who's now the mayor, about prison reform. The fact that they don't feed you good food. There's nothing to rehabilitate you. They don't let you use a phone. You can't make no money while you're in jail.
Right.
You know? And then the next thing was therapy. So when you have a person like Lou who survived it all, now, and while he was in jail, this is all we talked about. How are we gonna help when you come home? How can people learn from your experience? And to be honest, when he first came, like before he came home, nobody knew which Lou was gonna come home. We didn't know what he was gonna be on, because now he's a legend.
Right.
Now he's in rap records and shit, you know. But he been home. And he really been trying to help. He's staying out the way and trying to do what he could do so people don't have to go through what he went through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he only survived it, he only went through it so that people don't have to go through it.
You can educate the next generation.
Yeah. And that's the purpose. That's the reason why, you know, again, a lot of the cats come home with a name and they come right back to the box they went to jail on. You ain't heard about Lou doing nothing. You know, he just trying to help. You feel me? And that's the Lou I know. And that's the only Lou I'm fucking with. So it was definitely spoken about, like, yo, if you want that other shit, we can't fuck with you. He was like, I'm not even thinking about no shit like that. Who the fuck wants to come back here? Found religion, start painting, start writing books.
Well, how did you feel when you heard Alpo came back to the hood?
I don't want to talk about him.
At all?
No.
Not at all.
Zero.
Zero.
I just said that.
I'm just echoing what you said. Not at all.
No reason to.
Examples.
Lou Sims. If I got Lou Sims in the room, why would I talk about somebody else?
Gotcha.
He my friend. You talking about somebody niggas don't know. I don't like talking about niggas that can't really actually speak up and say something for themselves.
Right.
So anything said about he could talk about, he right here. You know what I mean? But again, this is the side of Lou I know. You know, chilling in the barbershop laughing.
Right.
He a funny cat. Jokes. He thinks he can get more girls than me and shit like that. I think he fresher than me. You know, we've always had a competitive thing. You see, he don't want to give me my props for my fight.